13% derivation fund. Obaseki blast Oshiomole says he received 1 trillion naira in 8 years, left 160 billion debt in Edo. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. As governors in the southern state of Niger Delta battle to defend how the expended billions of naira accruable from the 13% derivation, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki yesterday said the state has so far received a total of 2.1 billion naira paid in 3 tranches of 700 million naira. The governor's explanation is coming following Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State challenge to his colleagues in the South account for the 13% derivation fund received, and noted that it was the same fund he used in executing mega projects in the state. Speaking on behalf of Governor Obaseki, the state commissioner for communication and orientation, Honorable Chris Nikahare, flanked by the Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Honorable Joseph Eboigbe State, said that the state has so far received 3 tranches of the 13% derivation since the commencement of the release of the fund. The state also took a swipe at former Governor Adams Oshiomole, accusing him of leaving behind a debt of 160 billion naira, having received 1 trillion naira during his 8 years in office. Nihikare said, and I quote, "By the time Oshiomole left office 8 years later, after receiving 1 trillion naira from the Federation account, he owed 160 billion naira debt. Under normal circumstances, Oshiomole does not have the moral authority to talk about transparency or accountability." Obaseki's government is the most frugal and transparent government the state has produced in the last 25 to 30 years. We will wait and respond to Oshiomole at the appropriate time. Thank God he's standing for an election, and will call him out to answer to the people. His counterpart, the Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Honorable Joseph Eboigbe, while shedding more light on the 13% derivation, disclosed that Edo State share of the derivation fund is 28 billion naira. A total of about 1 trillion naira was established as due to be refunded to all producing states. Now, it went through the whole process and it was approved. Edo State's share of that figure was 28 billion naira. What was also approved was the way and manner this money was to be distributed to the state. The net amount will come to the state over 5 years. By the time they started the releases, Edo State got 2 tranches of 700 million naira per quarter. So what we have received so far in 3 tranches, which is verifiable, and that is what has come into the state coffers. This can be checked from the Accountant General of the state, and the banks and how that money was spent have records. Wike don, as in Igboruti Daru. If you are the kind of person that have been spending this money stupidly, I'm sorry to use that particular phrase, but I tell you that particular word, I tell you have a lot of questions to ask. And the man just, as in, he just came out natural. Could I saw, I don't think I don't want to believe that he wanted to cause trouble, because many people are now wobbling, their feet are wobbling, and they are running helter-skelter. When you say shot fired, they don't expose you, so you don't have a choice. You have to come outside and tell people, this is what I spend the money on, or this is what I'm spending money on. So for Governor Oshiomole, if he make him run him out anyhow. If he really, was among those that, during his tenure, he was receiving the money, problem for him. Problem. My advice, let him think very well before he comes out to talk. Because he get a single talk, his head go, he go hook. And he has an election. Okay. They are just asking you about the one that Buhari released to you. Okay, what concerns you, busybody? He mentioned the tranches of payment, and what do you want to hear again? Face your northern government extravaganzas. Yet poverty is prevalent in your region. It never reached like that now. And moreover, we are asking this question. People wants to know so that, we can even actually fight for you people. Because if they have released the money to, yes, if they have released the money to governors now, and let's say a government in power has not done, have not done what they were asking to do with the money, then this is our opportunity to ask the question, even while the person is still the government, so that we can fight for you people. And then in a day and now, they drag people they fight for now. Now wow. Okay, we the Edo State has forgiven Oshiomole a long time ago. Really? It's after we elected you for second tenure, we now saw that you're worse than Oshiomole. You that had palliative that was given to Edo people that fought with their life over your matter with Izi Yamo and Oshiomole. Later, you started destroying the Edo people's houses. The fight has just begun. If you know Edo people, you dare not. Okay, you will not dare them to a battle. Ungrateful governor. Governor Wike risked his life for you. In your election, you still work against him. Oshiomole put you on that number one set. You turned against him. You are a betrayer, my governor. Wahala don't shele. Wahala ti shele. Igboro ti daru. Because this thing might think a small fights. Okay, let's continue. Let us see how it's going to turn out, Oshiomole, if care is not taken, will answer back, and before you know it, the secrets go open. We will continue to the listen, We will carry ear keep down. Okay, although people now don't hear them, now wow, if Bayelsa State's governors can confirm of receiving the said amounts from President Buhari to date, why Edo government is trying to defend the undefendable, the serial betrayal time shall tell. Like I said, I know sure see we can carry this thing for mind, do amo. He just talk am. What concerning? It was, of course, look at what even really happened before people will come and say, na Wike na him cause wahala, because some people now can't talk say na Wike cause wahala. Now Wike, he was commissioning a project and invited, I think, to commission that project. The president sent Malami, that the Attorney General of the Federation, to represent him, and so that was where Wike started thanking him. See where even they get the money to run this project to make it be say na my money or na state money. It is an allocation coming from the federal government, and thank the government. Now there the breeze blew like this. All the southern governors. I sure see that time as the breeze just blew like this. Everybody can find ways they go use cover their bomb. But like I said before, let's see how this ends. Hopefully they don't use the money judicially. If not, I beg, make them hold these people for truth, press their neck, make them release the money for now, so that at least things can get a little bit better for your state. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.